Hello everyone. So there was a question, and there has always been this question about renaming epics. Now, in many organizations, the hierarchy, irrespective of Jira, is usually story, and then on top of a story, talking about Jira, we use epics, but you may have something which is like a feature, and you may want to maybe rename your your epic issue type. Now, if you create the hierarchy using in Jira, of course, if you're using the premium plan, there is a hierarchy. There is something that you can modify, and epic story subtask is something which is fixed. But on top of it, you can create, on top of Epic, you can create something like a feature. On top of feature, you can create something else, like maybe initiative. Now, you may want to have like features in between Epic and stories, right? And that means that you need to modify the name of the Epic. So it is something that you can potentially do, but I will not recommend you. Now, what you can do, let us see. So first, let us take a look at one of the board. I'll probably open this Android board. And I hope this board is, it is a Scrum board. Now you have this Epic panel in the new enhanced board. You have this Epic panel that you can enable, and it says here Epic, and you can create a new Epic. Let us say some functionality. So this is your some functionality is like the name of your Epic, and you can also have the summary. Now the thing is that in Jira, because Jira is a flexible tool, and there are certain things that you can do. If you go to your issues and issue types, you will find, of course, the issue type, which is an epic, and you can click on the edit, and you can say something like feature, right? Now click on the update. Now you will probably be very happy that, wow, I have renamed my epic, and you might think of celebrating it, but don't do it, because renaming this epic to feature is not really, you can do it, but it is useless. Now, if you go back to your Scrum board, and if you look at the functionality here, the way epics are supposed to work, right now I'm looking at the board, active board. Let me go to the backlog. So here it still says epic. Now you can, you might think of maybe renaming the fields. For example, if you create a new epic here, you can see here that it still says epic name, and this is another functionality, and you can create this feature. Now it is a feature, and if you click on the view issue, you can see here that the issue type, it says here feature, and you can also create child issues under it, like task 1, task 2, and so on. So if you click on the task 1, task 2, whatever, you can see here on the right hand side, it will it should definitely, usually you're able to look at the parent, right? And the field here is epic link, so it is again a bit confusing, and you can of course rename some of the fields, but not really everything. And the way Jira works, primarily, like fundamentally, epic story is like in a way like standard, or it is part of the feature that you get when you start using Jira software. So don't do it. You can rename it in Jira, but it won't really help. So I'll probably go back to my issues, and I will rename my feature to epic, because you may want to create one more issue type now called epic after this rename, and it will not really work, because it will be super confusing. If you're looking at the board, they will open the panel which is called as epic panel. They will look at the epic link. Your JKL will say, okay, epic, but it is not an epic. So again, confusing. So you're going to basically make a lot of people unhappy. So yeah, that is it. I know it is not really exciting. Ideally, there should be some concept of parent. And I know that there is a parent field which will be hopefully released. I think Atlassian I did mention it, by the way. So they will probably say just parent. But I think the way certain things work, like board, they still rely on this concept of epic. And that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. And I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.